Have you ever wondered what existed before time itself? Have you ever stared at the stars and felt something staring back? Have you ever questioned whether your thoughts are truly your own, or if they've been shaped by something older, something cosmic? Have you ever considered that maybe we're not supposed to know the truth? Have you ever imagined that every choice you make echoes across realities you'll never see? Have you ever asked yourself if we're really alone, or if we're part of something much bigger than we can understand? Because if you have, you're not alone. You're one of us. An Insomaniac. Welcome to the Insomaniac, the place where science meets the unknown, where we explore the edge of reality and dive deep into the mysteries of space. The place where science meets the unknown, where we explore the edge of reality and dive deep into the mysteries of space. If you're here, you're not just curious. You're awake. You're part of the few who can't sleep without answers. You're an Insomaniac. And this channel, it's built for you. Subscribe now, because this is where truth hides in the dark, and we go looking for it. Let me ask you something. What was there before everything? Before stars, before matter, before the ticking of time itself. Some physicists propose that before the Big Bang, there was no before at all, because time, as we know it, didn't exist. Others speculate that the universe emerged from a quantum vacuum, where particles and energy constantly flicker in and out of existence. In this view, a tiny fluctuation in this void could have sparked everything we see today. Then there's string theory, which suggests that the universe may be made of tiny vibrating strings of energy existing in multiple dimensions. In this framework, the Big Bang could have been the result of a collision between two multidimensional brains, massive structures that float in a higher dimensional space. Even more puzzling is the idea of quantum gravity, a yet-to-be-proven theory that attempts to unite quantum mechanics with Einstein's theory of general relativity. Some versions suggest time may have emerged from a timeless quantum state, one that defies all classical understanding. So what was there before everything? Maybe a sea of potential, maybe something, or maybe nothing at all. Before planets, before stars, before time. What existed? We call it the Big Bang, the moment when the universe began. But do we really understand what it was? We say everything started with a single explosion. But what caused it? Why then? And what was there before? The Big Bang wasn't an explosion in space. It was the explosion of space itself. From a single point smaller than an atom came everything. The galaxies, the stars, the black holes, even you. In less than a second, the universe expanded faster than the speed of light, and no one knows why. We call it cosmic inflation. But the truth is, the laws of physics simply broke down. Space, time, even cause and effect. None of it worked the way we understand. Yet, here we are, sitting on a tiny planet in a quiet corner of space, trying to figure it out. Have you ever wondered if the atoms in your body remember the stars they came from? Or if the silence of the universe is a language we've just never learned to hear? Everything around you, the trees, the air, your body is made from particles created in that first explosion. You aren't just in the universe. You are the universe. You are the Big Bang, looking back at itself. But the deeper we look into this mystery, the more questions we find. What came before the Big Bang? Was there something else? Was this universe born from the death of another? Is this all just part of an infinite cycle? Some scientists believe in the multiverse, a network of realities as vast and varied as imagination allows. The multiverse could be composed of bubble universes, where each bubble is a separate cosmos with its own unique laws of physics. In one, gravity might be 10 times stronger. In another, time may run in reverse. Others turn to brain cosmology, a theory from string theory that proposes our universe exists on a membrane or brain floating in a higher dimensional space. Collisions between brains could create Big Bang-like events over and over, birthing new universes each time. Then there's the concept of cyclical cosmologies. These suggest the universe undergoes endless cycles of birth, expansion, collapse, and rebirth, an eternal cosmic heartbeat. Time itself could be a loop, and we may have lived this moment before. A sea of endless universes, each with its own rules, its own timeline. Maybe there are other versions of you right now, living different lives. Or maybe you never existed at all. The more we learn, the more we realize how little we actually know. We've mapped galaxies, landed on the moon, built machines to look into atoms, but still over 95% of the universe is invisible to us. We call it dark matter and dark energy, terms that sound definitive but are really placeholders for our ignorance. Dark matter is the invisible scaffolding that holds galaxies together. Without it, stars would drift apart and galaxies would never form. Scientists suspect it makes up about 27% of the universe, but we still haven't seen it directly. Leading candidates include WIMPs weakly interacting massive particles that barely touch regular matter but have mass. Then there are axions, hypothetical particles that could also solve problems in quantum theory. Dark energy is even more mysterious. It's the force pushing the universe apart. It could be a property of space itself, explained by Einstein's cosmological constant. Or it might be something dynamic, like quintessence, a field that changes over time and space. Together, dark matter and dark energy make up about 95% of the cosmos, and we only understand the remaining 5%. These unknowns aren't just gaps in knowledge. They're cosmic riddles, promises that the universe still holds secrets we've barely begun to decode. Not because we understand them, but because we don't. Have you ever wondered if dreams are echoes of other universes? Or if your imagination is actually a memory from something far beyond Earth? What if the Big Bang wasn't the beginning? What if it was a reboot? Think about it. In computer science, a system reboot is a fresh start, often triggered after a failure or as a scheduled reset to maintain stability. What if the Big Bang was exactly that? A system refreshed for the cosmos, erasing everything that came before. The simulation hypothesis, a theory gaining traction in both scientific and philosophical circles, suggests that our universe might be a complex program running on an unimaginable machine. Maybe what we see as reality is just code patterns, rules, physics all designed with intent. What if the Big Bang was the moment the program booted up, the cosmic loading screen? If that's true, who or what is running the simulation? Are we players, observers, or simply data? Or worse, what if we're part of a simulation, and that explosion was just the system starting up? Could something or someone be watching us right now, waiting for us to ask the wrong question? The universe isn't just strange. It's stranger than we can even imagine. But maybe that's the point. Maybe the mystery is what makes us human. While others sleep, you are still searching. You want answers. You want truth. And that makes you powerful. Remember this. You are made of stardust. The story of your existence began inside the hearts of dying stars. This process is called stellar nucleosynthesis, the cosmic alchemy that fuses lighter elements into heavier ones. Inside massive stars, hydrogen atoms fuse to create helium, and as the star ages, even heavier elements like carbon, oxygen, and iron are forged under immense pressure and heat. When these stars die in spectacular supernova explosions, they scatter these elements across the galaxy. Those scattered pieces eventually clump together, forming new stars, planets, and life. But the connection runs even deeper. The very atoms in your brain, those responsible for your thoughts, dreams, and consciousness, were once part of these ancient stellar furnaces. This means that your awareness, your very ability to question the universe, is the universe becoming aware of itself. You are not separate from the cosmos. You are its latest experiment in understanding its own nature. The iron in your blood, the calcium in your bones, the atoms in your brain, all of it came from stars that exploded billions of years ago. You were born from destruction, so don't live like a whisper. Live like the Big Bang. This is the Insomaniac. We don't fear the dark. We study it. We question it. And sometimes it answers back. Subscribe and join us on this journey through space, science, and everything in between. The universe is watching. Are you brave enough to watch it back?